you. Let's keep going, boys.
Did anybody here watch Gravity Falls heavily?
Yes.
No.
Yes, with religious
So-
intent.
This is a super like deep cut reference, but I saw I saw this clip like before I decided to like my NHL team. But there's a part where they're a guy's looking around the mystery shop,
Mhm.
and he's the guy who goes get him,
Get
get
him!
him,
Get him!
and so they're like trying to leave, and they're just like, Grunkle Stan, should we do something about him? And he's like, nah, that's fine. We'll get him when I get back. And he's just in there and he's going, shirt, Panther shirt,
Sure.
shirt, Panther. And that's the entire reason I'm a Florida Panthers fan.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
I remember that exact episode. It came back to me.
Coleman's here, and I still derailed the entire conversation.
Yeah, hey, I'm not worried. I was steadily talking about NHL teams and how they have the most insane names.
Puma shirt.
My
Panthers.
final NHL comment of the night is that one time in 2017, the Montreal Canadiens lost 10-0 to the Blue Jackets. And that's insane.
That's insane.
Okay.
10-0?
In an NHL game, Ethan, in an NHL game.
Did they pull the goalie the whole game?
I have no idea.
Dug him 3 periods of an empty netter?
Now, to be fair, that was the season that the Blue Jackets went like 72-8. They were kind of
That's
crazy.
insane.
They were
Reese.
so good that year.
Reese, why is NHL 24 so expensive?
I don't
It's
even
like
know.
$70.
On Xbox, it was 100. No, PlayStation, it was 100.
Make sure you're looking at the right edition. There is a $100 edition, but it's
On
not
PlayStation, there
that's
was
not the
one
standard edition.
and it was the $100 edition.
Since we're all
No,
here,
I was looking on the PlayStation app as well.
Only one I could find.
since we're all here, got a very important question. With Oscar being out and we having 2 batters, either Leo or Alduin has to replace him on the field. Which one of you want to do that?
Leo would be heat on the field.
I'm fine with whatever. Whatever you need to do.
What's
I'm
your
happy
like
with
movement
Alwyn.
speed? Do you have any good?
I'm not on the field, am I?
Most of your stuff is going to be better than me because you've got higher.
Oh wait, that's true. Coleman's also not on the field. I forgot about that. Yes, you could slot in.
That would be
Word.
perfect. But I know you boys were here before me, so y'all can play. Y'all get first pick.
Well, honestly, you might be a better pick than either of us.
Yeah, I think you are.
Well, can I finish making my bed then?
Yeah, I mean you gotta sit out for the first 2 rounds of combat anyways, because Langham was in the box last we left. Okay.
He
Okay.
was in timeout.
Langham got fouled and was put in the box.
Oh,
for
so
2
they're in a
rounds.
power play. They're in a
power play. You guys
oh
are
my
down a guy.
goodness.
Okay.
Well,
So I'm good.
technically, it's still even because
even.
Jesse summoned a troll who's kind of on your side.
He's in a morally gray area.
He's in a morally gray area.
Oh, come on. Rock is on our team. He's against
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Rock's my homie.
Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. The minute The Rock actually eats the head of an unconscious person, Rock is in trouble, and all of you are. Okay.
Rock.
I will
point
fight
Rock.
to the death for
Rock.
that
I am
troll.
metal.
Rock's
You
harmless.
can't condemn a
Rock
troll
is-
to
Rock
prison.
very
Actually,
much
not
wants to eat this rabbit guy who's
So
unconscious,
basically
and
a
somebody's going to
wild-
convince him
the
not to.
equivalent of a wild animal.
Could
All
I
of that
grapple
being
check
said,
Rock?
That's fine. I can use my promotional skills to get him on temporary release.
all of that being said, it is the start of combat, and I have to roll a death saving throw for the rabbit man because he is down.
Oh, no.
There
What
is
happened?
Good Lord, what happened when I was
He
gone?
did succeed on his death saving throw, so he is fine currently.
What
That
happens when
brings
we
us to
force the-
fists.
What happens if we force a death?
Like if you
Is it legal if we hit him while he's
If
down?
you attack him,
Yes, it is because he wouldn't have control of the ball, so you'd be attacking a player without the ball. And if you recklessly
Yeah.
kill a player who's not currently wielding the ball, that will get you not put in the box. It'll get you fully expelled from the game.
So what if we put the ball on
Oh.
him, then legally he has possession of the ball, Then we hit him until he dies.
And then you beat the shit out of him.
Now, if you want
I
to try
don't
to
recommend
pass
it.
that on with the refs, you can certainly try. All
Well,
right.
now,
He had the ball.
What if
I
I
can
kick the ball to him?
I
and
have
walk-
an idea.
oh, hey Reese,
Yes.
if I catapult to 50 feet of him,
Here.
Uh-huh.
but not towards him, or not
Uh-huh.
on him technically, can I do like a glass blast bottle on him that has a?
Why are we trying to kill him? We just need to score points.
Because I hate that jumpy fucker.
I will say this. Yes, man. Okay, hold on. I have to turn my camera off because something.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, it's fine.
We get it.
Okay, you'll eat it too?
Yeah, absolutely.
We told him not to touch the ball.
Okay,
Just
all
to
right.
be fair.
So here's how you could try to roll a persuasion check with the refs, but if there's no other enemy in your vicinity and you just randomly throw a grenade and it happens to blow that guy up, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck was that, dude?" Okay. Now, if you toss it at another guy who has the ball and he's in vicinity of that guy and it hurts him too, that's fair play. But just tossing a random grenade, they're gonna be like, "Okay, what the fuck are you doing?"
Because thought I saw an ant somewhere, a spider.
I do have ants. I do have ants.
Reese, before we start, I do want to ask one question just so I can be prepared.
Okay.
So I did do a stunning blow on him, on the hit that downed him.
Yes. Yeah.
Will he be stunned by the time he comes up, or will that pretty much just be gone?
That, no, because that would end at the start of your next turn, which would be now. He would come out of the stun condition if he failed to save.
Gotcha.
So but I mean, also, I mean, he's unconscious. He's worse than stunned. I mean, he's arguably bleeding out on the ground.
Ruptured liver. That's fine. Happens to the best of us.
All right. With that all being said, it is Fist's turn.
I do want to make mention and yell out. See what happens when you touch the ball? And I point out to the other two little goblins.
You want to try to roll intimidation?
Yeah. All right.
You put it in that way.
I love you so much,
I love you.
Okay, no, screw you, D&D.
guys. Tonight's treat is ice cream with M&Ms in it.
Ooh.
Wow, what a
Daggum.
That's
Oh,
heat. That's
Plus
heat.
2.
bro. What the
16.
hell?
Nate, I'm living the life. Okay.
Yeah, shut the hell up, okay? Because I'm not. So...
That was a what now, Jesse?
Bro,
16.
I literally thought about
They
getting
look
an M&M
concerned.
today, and
They're
I-
not going
I
to
was sad.
immediately not touch the ball.
Can
But
I
they
say
do
what you
look
said, but
like
louder?
this guy's unhinged. They look concerned for sure. All right, Fist, what we doing?
All right. So can I do a perception check real quick and just see if I can? I just want to see what I can see.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is a 12.
On 12, you see the current array of the battlefield. This guy is unconscious on the ground in front of you. Ball is now on the ground next to this guy. His two goblin teammates are still a good distance away from you. Rock is just right behind you, kind of slobbering at the mouth, ready to eat this dude. And you see your teammates in their regular rate, and see Langham is in the box.
Gotcha. I look at Rock and I go, buddy, calm down. You could eat him when he gets the ball next.
He goes, I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna eat him soon.
I don't want you to go to prison yet. You have a whole fighting career ahead of you.
I don't know how long I was in that jar, man, but I am starving.
Prison is like a jar.
What, do they feed you in prison? Because they didn't feed me in the jar.
That is debatable. I don't know how the prisons work here.
They might just try to execute him.
But for right now, if I throw you this ball, can you throw it to that tower with the ranger man in it?
I can throw the ball anywhere. I can throw the ball anywhere you want.
Gotcha. I throw the ball.
Okay, it's a
right.
bonus action to lift the ball. You toss it. Roll me an athletics check.
quiet every time we.
Y'all,
it a
the little
medicine
dice
ball?
are rolling hot today.
That is a 17.
Hell yeah, you get it to him, no problem.
Why do you always play your game on Tuesdays?
Guess we always play D&D on Tuesdays.
But every
So I'm assuming ball successful goes to Rock.
He's
It
getting
does.
questioned right now.
Also, yeah, he's being Jesse's being questioned, and I think the
No,
question is
he
valid.
He
Yeah.
said to throw to the ranger guy.
Mommy said she
I
would
think
No. No.
He kind of knows a point.
Throw it
he
to
got
the ranger.
Really?
That guy with the bow and arrow in that tower, chuck it at him.
Okay, he's gonna chuck it at
Tell him to throw it at me.
at Daxley. I'm just trying to figure out what he adds to this roll. Okay, here we go. He rolled a 23. He fucking launches this ball.
Rock it. I quickly switch from my bow to the bat and
Okay.
get ready.
You guys are currently tied 20-20. What are you aiming at?
COVID.
I'm gonna aim for the small one.
You're going for
The
points.
small
Okay, I respect the
size
shit out of that.
point. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Get that roll out there.
That is a 16 plus 6 for a 22.
A 22 exactly gets you in there.
Thank the Lord.
You boom, nail it through. Put you guys up to 45, which is massive.
How much do they have?
They have 20.
Oh, word.
And that would put the that would reset everybody. So Rock's
I'm
gonna move back over here.
Exactly in the same spot.
Bunny Man gets carried off field.
Let's freaking go.
And gets replaced by another one of the goblins.
I look at Rock and
Can we swap out Langham for someone else?
Yes, but whoever would swap out with would still have to remain in the box till the end of his penalty.
Yeah, I know. I
Yes,
just want to
next
go ahead and do
round.
that.
Coleman, what's your movement speed?
He's gone. Oh, word.
You go.
He's back.
Say that again.
What's your movement speed?
What's your movement speed, Big T?
I believe it is 40.
Okay, I only have 30.
That's fine.
I say Coleman replaces.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Okay. Okay, I respect that.
I'm gonna go give him I'm gonna go dab him up, be like, hey man, your turn, player, and I'm gonna cast Long Strider on him while he gets in the box.
Why'd you do that? I'm sitting in the box.
It's for an hour. It's for an hour.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna sit in the box for an hour. I was taking an apple on the sidelines.
I look at Rock and I just go, "That's my homie. Way to play," and go for a chest bump.
He chest bumps you so hard, no control over his strength whatsoever. You're a Goliath, but you're only 6'1". He is so much taller than you. He is truly massive. You're looking at like an 8'5" troll. Long arms that kind of come down to like past his hips. And he goes like, all right. Okay, so do I get to eat the rabbit guy now?
I tell you what, if you can hold out till the end of the game, you can do whatever you want to him.
Do you have any more corn dogs?
Yes.
I will take a corn dog.
I give him 2.
He eats them stick and all, but everything goes in his mouth. Just swallows whole. He goes, all right. Show's up, let's do this.
I look at him in just amazement and I go, and I go, buddy, we're gonna put you in the ring. We're gonna make a lot of money.
He goes, I love corn dogs! And the crowd goes crazy. the crowd freaks out.
Love it.
All right, so that was Fist's turn, which brings us to the ninjas. So this guy is going to... He's going to run to the ball with a bonus action dash. He's got how many feet of movement does this guy have again? What's my Okay, all right, yeah. And he's gonna pick the ball up.
In reaction, I shoot him with the hydro cannon.
Okay, you fire at him with a hydro cannon. Respect. Okay.
You could throw a grenade on him
No,
and evaporate
no.
as well.
What'd you roll?
Hold on. 12 plus 9, so 21.
21 is gonna hit. Okay. Give me
Good.
the damage roll.
That's pretty good.
How about 28?
Good God. What? Yeah, okay, that checks out.
Don't touch the ball.
All right. You hit him with the hydro cannon. He yelps in pain, picks up the ball, and then disappears.
How much movement did it take to get up there?
For him to get up there?
60 feet, so he would have had to dash, right?
Yes.
I have an idea.
The ball and this goblin disappear.
They go.
They're masters of the substitution jutsu.
That's the first goblin. Goblin number 2 is going to move over here. This guy's going to move up just a little bit, and that's going to be the end of the goblin's turns. That brings us to Rudy.
I want to cast Moonbeam on the last place I saw the ball, so like right there in the center.
Okay.
See if I can catch the goblin in it.
How big is Moonbeam?
It is, I think, a 5-foot circle.
I think 20.
Or range area 120 feet / 5 foot with like a cylinder thing to the right.
It's a 5
Okay, so
foot
it's a
area,
5 foot.
120 feet in the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you just point to a place on the map and tell me where this thing goes.
This goes right here where the ball was. The goblin that will be holding the ball.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Is there a saving throw involved with the
Yes, there is. He has to roll a con saving throw.
Okay. All right. Do you have any is that your action?
That, I think that is an action. It takes an action to cast. Oh, let's see if any bonus action. I'm gonna save my spells, so I'm going to bonus. Oh no, wait, that's concentration. Never mind. That's it. That's my turn.
You're just holding concentration on the
I was about to say I raged, and I was like, no, I like my bonus. I like keeping concentration on spells.
Okay. All right, understand. I respect that. So you're gonna end your turn there. That would bring us to Langham, that's currently Ephesus,
yeah.
who's in the box. That brings us to Rock.
It seems that did not do a lot of anything, y'all. My bad.
Rock is gonna look at Fist and go, "What do I do?"
Reese crazy. Is that the 5-foot circle right there?
That is a 5-foot circle right there.
It's so tiny. No wonder I didn't hit this goblin. I should have called lightning, bro.
So that blue circle is where we last saw the guy.
That's
Yeah.
where I casted Moonbeam, and apparently nothing happened.
I look at Rock and I just go, listen, anyone with the ball, you can try to eat them.
Is it 5
He
foot
goes,
diameter or
"Perfect."
5 foot radius?
And he starts sniffing.
5-foot radius.
And it's 10 foot across.
He's just gonna hold his action because there's nothing he can actually do right
So
now.
Reese, the circle's actually that big.
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have him roll. The circle's actually that big. Okay, hold on.
Yo, this is huge.
If he saves, does he take half damage?
I think so. When a creature is engulfed in it must make a concentration. It takes 2d10. A failed save, half as much. Yeah.
Okay, roll the damage for me.
I say creature makes a change though with disadvantage. Hold on. It is 2D. Shoot. 2D10. Okay. He takes. I can get the right dice. Wow. 2 damage. That's halved. He takes 2 damage total. I rolled
Alrighty.
4.
Okie doke.
Got a 1 and a 3.
I'm going to roll a perception check with advantage for Rock as he uses his keen sense of smell. And he does not find anything. He just looks at
Right.
you. He looks at you, Fist, and goes, "Too much dust. There's too much dust in the air, man. I can't smell anything."
I go rock. So around that circle, if
It's
you
cool,
have
buddy.
anything that just explodes, throw it there.
I
See
had
that
Oh,
it
it's
Devin?
roll.
You got any big old like boulders or anything you can just pick up and throw
I
at them?
mean, I'm not. I'm strong, but I'm not throwing boulder strong.
Some kind of troll you are.
He goes, "I'll eat you. I know you're metal, but I will."
Yeah, I'll break every single one of your teeth. You can try your hardest.
You see that he takes a long sniff and goes, "I can eat ants."
You wouldn't.
All right, guys, let's calm down. Can I try?
That's back to Fist's turn.
Gotcha. I'll tell you what, he can't throw boulders, but can I try and crack the ground and see if he could pick up pebbles and just shotgun them?
Okay, you know what?
What?
I respect this. Give me an attack roll.
Got it.
Okay.
I feel like this is gonna have to be very high because this is very stupid.
Because this is the dumbest thing I've heard recently.
Please, God, please. That's a natural 20.
Let's
Go.
freaking go, bro. Let's freaking go.
I'm so excited.
Roll damage, I think.
Let's see. That is 4 plus 4 plus 3. Wait, hold on. 4 plus. It was 2 4s. It was a nat 20.
Double your modifier.
Yep, plus 6. So that should be.
How is it force?
Yeah, it was 2 4s because D&D Beyond automatically rolls a second die.
Yeah, but shouldn't you be rolling d6s? Your unarmed strike should be a
It was
d6.
2 D6s and I rolled 2 4s.
Oh, okay. I thought in my head I was like, you rolled 2 d4s. What do you mean?
And then double modifier, so 8 plus 6 would be 14.
14. Okay, you punch the ground. It hurts a little bit. Okay. But you do crack the earth with your fists. And Rock goes, "What?"
Brock, this is gonna sound stupid, but all these little pebbles, you think you could rip that out the ground and just shotgun it? I need a wide area.
Yeah, I can try, I guess. And you see that he starts to reach down to do that on his turn. He's gonna try to grab pebbles and shotgun them into an area. Is that the end of Fifth's turn?
I mean, that's all I could do. I can't really see the ball.
Okay, respect.
And I hand him another corn dog.
You hand him another corn dog. Okay. All right, you guys see from right over here. The ball comes out of invisibility and goes flying through the air toward this goblin, who's going to take an attack to try to score.
You only get one reaction.
Batters get
Per
2.
round, but the round has resurfaced, so you've got your reaction back.
Literally within seconds of him hitting that ball, I'm gonna activate my Black Star.
Okay, all right. So you want the guy to hit it first, and then you to activate it?
No, right before he hits it.
Okay, all right.
Like before he even
Okay.
makes contact with it, so it's not directed at him. It's not directed at the other one. Just exactly.
Okay,
Like
all right.
on its way to him.
No.
Okay, so yeah, all right. Roll damage.
What is that? What's the damage on that? Hold on.
It should be 5d10.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like, just to be clear, like right here. Oh God.
Right where?
Where? Right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bug was moving. I had to get back over there.
27.
27. Okay. The goblin in the tower gets blown straight off of it,
Wow.
and the tower gets blown to bits because it takes max damage. And with the tower being blown to bits and the batter being blown off, the ref blows a whistle, and he goes, "Time out. What the hell?" He goes, we're gonna have to
I
take
don't know.
a
That's
quick.
the guy that's invisible. He's the last one to have the ball.
One more time.
The guy that had the ball.
Uh-huh.
He's the one that threw it. I don't know what happened.
He goes, you see the ref looks at you and he goes, "Are you suggesting that the guy set off a bomb on his own teammate?"
Maybe it went off prematurely. I don't know.
All right. You do know that, like, I know you threw a bomb on the ball, right? You do know. You didn't disguise that from me.
Do you have any proof of
You
that?
launched it at the speed of sound toward the ball earlier.
Rex, the real question is, what does the crowd think? This is entertainment after all.
The crowd is stunned because the tower has been blown to bits. It's kind of like everyone's frozen because they don't know if that goblin is dead, and also the tower is now gone, which means they have to pause the game to put a new tower up.
I just raise my arms up and go, "Battle ball!"
The crowd goes, "Battle ball!" and just goes with it. The ref goes, "Right now, given the circumstances, I'm not calling any fouls, but we are calling a small sabbatical so that we can replace the tower, so both teams go to your sidelines while we readjust this."
Okay, so everyone's together right now.
Yeah, you guys all go to the sidelines.
We really do have the people's champion on our team, though. To be fair, like if
Trolls and jars.
everybody loves Fist.
He rolled really well on persuasion. That session you missed, he threw like 100 hot dogs into the crowd to get people's favor.
Heck yeah!
It was insane.
I'm gonna give it to the guys on the field. I'm gonna go both or 3, or is there only 2 on the field right now? Right?
Like the goblins?
Yeah. No, on our team. I'm gonna give them troll and jars.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say that I stole it from the other team, right in front of Rock. Like, hey, I stole these from the other team. Let them free.
Roll deception.
16 plus, where's my deception? 2, 18.
Hold on. Gotta roll for Rock.
Uh-huh.
I roll a natural 20. But okay. But what's hilarious about this is that he has a -1 to wisdom. but which makes it a 19, which still beats it. But you see that Rock he doesn't accuse you of lying. Okay, he just goes, dude, when did you get off the tower and grab those?
Magic. Same time I grabbed yours.
That's huh. And you see that he's genuinely stumped for a moment. He just doesn't know what's going on.
Did someone get him a corn dog?
I
The
give him
big
a
shark
corn
guy's
dog.
a troll, doesn't know what's
He
going
goes,
on.
oh yeah, I was a little hungry. Thank you, but he eats.
Wait, is there a corn dog vendor nearby?
Yeah, there's a cart. Yeah.
How much for the full cart?
For all of the corn dogs in the cart,
Yes.
like I would say 30 gold.
Okay. I buy the whole cart.
Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Roll a cart of corn dogs over. He
Here
goes,
you go, Rock.
are these for the team or are these
These are all for you, buddy.
all right, great. He picks the whole cart up and just starts turning it down.
There we go, buddy. There we
He
go.
goes, yeah, this is fantastic. This is what's up. You guys
And thank you for-
you guys rock, by the way. I mean, I'm
Thank
rock,
you for
but you
that.
guys rock.
I just watch in awe as he eats all those corn dogs and just think of how much success he's going to have.
And then see, he sits the thing down and goes, okay, so from what I understand about this game, the goal is to blow up the towers.
Kill the.
They did that one time, a long time ago. They did that already.
Oh my god.
Never forget
And-
That's
Elvis.
right, you know.
Never forget.
Right before we go out, I'm gonna cast Longstrider
Longstrider, right?
on Rock.
He goes, I don't know if it's the corn dogs, but I feel faster. Gives you a big stretch. He goes, okay, yeah, I'm feeling feel like I could sprint for days.
Well, let's show the other team what you can do.
All
When I
right,
see
yeah.
the tower explode, I give the 1,000-yard stare and do a solemn just salute to my country.
In this downtime, can I please teach Rock how to box?
I'm gonna say in the 15 minutes it takes for them to put a backup tower up because they were expecting someone to blow one of these up. How much boxing do you think you can teach?
Really, I was just gonna teach him footwork and a 1-2.
Okay, all right. Give me a what do I need for this? What do I need for this? Give me just like a straight wisdom check.
Let's see, wisdom. I do have a +1 to wisdom. Let's see here. That's a 15.
Okay. You see, he starts doing the in-step, out-step motion with you in rotation, and then you get him to put his gloves up. He starts throwing, but you see he can't really close his fist because he has these long talons, you know. And he's 6 inches of claw that's just hanging out, so he can't close his fist all the way. So he's doing a half open stance where he's just slashing out instead of punching.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with that.
He goes, yeah. He's like, yeah, this feels good. This feels good. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. I think I've made that abundantly clear.
All you got to know is anyone that gets that ball, you can try to eat them.
Okay, all right. And then the goal with the ball is to take the tower down.
Take their tower down. Leave our towers up.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't think you get the point of the game, but oh well.
All right. I got it. I understand. You see it, you guys hear the whistle get blown, and the ref announces you guys come out of the field, and as you guys are walking out, Rock goes, "I'm gonna burn both of your towers. I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna burn them, and I'm gonna eat you." And he walks into the middle of the field.
Make sure you give them the ball before you try to eat them.
All right. Well, with the tower back up, and the one goblin, who was very injured but is alive, crawls back into the tower, and the ref goes, "Okay. Last thing we saw before the game was paused was the ball was going to be hit by the goblin, so we're just going to let him get the free swing on it because it was gonna explode."
Touch the ball, and it's going to happen again. Intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
17.
The ref goes, "All right, buddy. All right. Cards on the table. You keep making threats. I know that was your bomb. One more word out of you, you're going to the box. Okay.
Okay.
All right."
You suck. Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. We start chanting, bro.
You start the chant, "Ref, you suck." The crowd also starts chanting, "Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck." Okay. I'm gonna let this guy swing on this ball. He's gonna go for the middle one.
Can I try to thorn whip it down?
Can you use Thorn as a reaction?
No.
Then, unfortunately, no.
And it's magic, so that'd be affecting the ball.
Yeah, it would be affecting the ball with magic.
But we could flavor it so it just looks like a part of my vines going out, you know?
I mean, if you want to make that roll, I'm not gonna stop you.
If only I had the reaction to do so.
He rolled a 17, so he puts another 20 up. You guys are still up by 5, and it's gonna reset to the middle.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
And you guys see that the invisible goblins comes out of invisibility finally.
Has it been a minute?
It has been a minute, yes.
Well, goodbye, my beam.
Ball's back in the middle. It is Rudy's turn.
Okay. I have 35 feet of movement, and it's 60 to get there. 65, actually. I
That's good
would.
ice cream.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay, let's go.
I'm tired of this rep. I'm tired of your horrible freaking calls, bro. And you, I point to the troll. If you touch a single one of my ants, you're done for. I rage, and then I just dash towards the ball.
Okay. You just run out for it. Okay. We see that Rock looks at Fist and goes, "What's that guy's problem?"
You know, man, I no idea.
Okay, so you get out there. Do you
It needs a
action
bonus
dash?
Yeah.
So you bonus action pick up the ball. Okay.
But I've
Respect.
bonus action raged.
Oh, so you can't pick up the ball.
Actually, I just stand next to the ball and look really angry.
All right, I respect that.
My green eyes are red.
That brings us to Evans's turn, who's out of the box.
I'm out of the box.
Let's go.
And the Vipers are back
Well,
in
where
full
do I
Power
go?
play is over. Okay.
The Vipers are back in full power.
Do I have to start at the box?
No, you start back over here.
They just teleport me into the middle.
You don't get that.
Oh, it won't come through my mic. I'm making like a teleport noise. You have to imagine it. Hold on. Let me turn my gate all the way down. It won't work. It won't work. I'm trying. It sounds cool. So long strider gives me 50 feet of movement because it is plus 10, so that's good. Okay. And is the ball just back in the middle of the thing, or did it get hit in?
And Rudy is just standing next to it, freaking out.
I'm standing next to it. I'm like, man, he threatened my ants, man. He freaking threatened him, bro. If he touches my ants, he's done for, man. I don't know what his problem is. He tries me again, man. I'm gonna have to do something about it.
I want to, while he's saying this, I just want to full dash.
Okay.
I'll get 55, but I will action dash to get the other 5 feet to grab the ball.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you don't have to dash the other 5 feet. You can just reach. You got 5 feet of reach. You can just
Okay.
grab it at 55.
All right, then I want to I'll use my full movement to do that, and then I would like to I'll move my character.
His character.
I'll move over to there, and then I want to grab the ball if possible.
Okay.
Is somebody holding it, or are they just standing
No,
around?
it's just
I'm
on the
standing
ground.
very much next to it.
All right, I'm just gonna pick it up, and then
Okay,
I'm a
that's it.
bonus action dash.
Well, actually, it's a bonus action to pick the ball up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can just action dash.
Yeah.
I want to action dash all the way over to here,
Okay.
and actually, how's the
Toss it
other
up.
way? Which one of y'all's got the best thing? The best attack mod.
I think it'd be him.
Okay, then I will run 50
He's only
feet
got-
towards Daxley
Okay.
and throw the
he's got a
ball
plus
up.
4.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Okie dokie.
He is an athlete.
I don't actually have the athlete feet, which is crazy.
You guys see this man in cowboy boots with spurs and a duster coat move at a speed unknown to man.
What would I need to get it up there to him?
Let me see how close you are. Hold on. Distance wise, you only need 12.
Okay. I got very lucky.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 plus 5. So I got
Okay,
a 13.
alright, you got a 13. Okay. So you get it up to Daxley. Daxley, that's you. Which one are you going for?
For the middle one this time.
Okay. All right.
I was a
Respect.
little too close last time.
You were like cutting it by like a wire. Okay.
What is the number to beat? Because
On the middle one, the number to beat is a 15.
I got a 9 plus 6.
15. Let's go.
Yeah.
There. Hey,
Fucking
close is still there.
spot
You know.
on the money. I like to imagine I hit it and the ball hits the bottom and then like the ring looks like it's gonna fall back out, but just like slowly falls over the other side. Never.
Yeah. It gets some backspin on it and just like drifts through.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are up 25 now on these guys.
Nice.
That's ready to go. I'm just standing there looking mad.
And the ball's gonna reset with the score. And it's gonna be Rock's turn, and Rock's got a long strider right now. So let's see how close he can get. All right. What how close is he?
Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. Yeah.
This is so funny. He's within 10 feet. And because he's a troll, he's got 10 feet of reach. Okay? So he just reaches out with his extremely long arms, grabs the ball.
That's my boy.
He goes, same thing as last time.
Oh
Throw it
yeah.
to the guy.
Oh yeah.
He plants his foot and he gets full baseball. Goes to chunk this thing. I'm gonna roll his athletics check.
He does a sidearm throw and like shatters the muscles in his arm.
That's a 27. He launches this fucking ball. Daxley, you're up.
You throw him in the batter's box. Right.
They threw the ball at me again.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna aim for the middle again.
All right, let's go.
That's an 11 plus 6. 17.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay. So another score. It's massive.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
are
we're beating the crap out of these guys.
now you guys are putting a substantial gap
Sizable lead.
between
We're
you.
almost wait.
Y'all.
We're at 95. Or how many points are we at?
Wait, what's the score?
You guys are 85 to 40 now.
Yeah, 85.
Okay.
We gotta make it an easy
Cool.
one. All we need is 15.
That's true.
Um,
Just get the ball to one of us.
it
and-
resets again, and that's gonna be Fist's turn.
All right. So before I do anything, I'm just gonna lift Rock's arm up just as high as I can and go new
Okay.
star player. Just out into the crowd.
You see the crowd goes, "Let's go, troll! Let's go, troll! Let's go, troll!" People start freaking out.
They fucking love you, buddy.
He goes, "This feels weird. This feels weird because I've never been admired by people before. Mostly because I try to eat them."
Get used to it, buddy. This is what happens when you're a battle ball star.
He goes, "Let's go! I'm gonna eat somebody!" And the crowd doesn't know how to respond to that, but they all just kind of do the yeah.
All right, and then I'm actually gonna hold on. Press this away. I need to zoom in. Oh god, that was not zoom in. That's still not zoom in. That's too zoomed in. $60 I'm gonna use my full. Ooh, I've only got 50. Fuck it, I'll dash it.
Okay, let's go.
And then bonus action to pick up that there ball.
Yep, lifts it.
And then, let's see, dash action gives me 100 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna take it back. I'm just gonna bring her back about 40 feet.
Okay.
To right about here.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And
Are
then
you
I'm,
going to try to throw it from there, or are you going to wait?
well, I've already used my bonus action and my action.
Well, throwing it doesn't require any actions. Just
Oh.
requires you to roll an athletics check.
Gotcha. Which one is closer? I'm gonna throw it to Dax again.
Okay, so how far away are you right now? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You are at 35 feet, so that's a DC 15.
Come on, athletics. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, the ball just kind of like smacks the ground in front of Rock. He goes, were you throwing this to me?"
Sure, if you want to get it to bow and arrow man up there.
Yeah, for sure. He starts to reach for it. On his turn, he will go after it. That is the ninja's turn. This guy needs to be over here. This guy, if he uses action and bonus action, he can cover a lot of space. So maybe that's what he's going to do. That's got all the way across. That took his action and its bonus action. All three of these guys are going to move as fast as they can this way. But that will be the end of their turn as they used all of their actions to book it across the field. And that brings us to
Is it two?
you.
Word. So am I still in rage?
Yeah.
Well, dang. Does Fist has a ball?
Yeah. Well, actually, now it's in front of Rock on the ground.
I guess I just run over there, pick up the ball, and throw it to Daxley.
Give me that athletics check, big dog.
What's my bonus to athletics? +3. Do I get advantage on strength stuff? Strength checks. Never mind. That's not it. So I don't. Okay. Ooh. 8 total.
That's gonna hit the ground again, right here in front of the tower.
Dang it.
Good. Just kind of rolls under the ground. That is your. Technically, you just used a bonus action to pick it up, and it's not an action to throw it. So you still have your action.
I pick it up and throw it again.
All right.
Wait,
understood.
actually, how much movement for me was it for me to get there? From there, I was about. Okay, that was all my movement.
Yeah. Okay. So that was all of your movement. All right. You could
That's all I
action dash toward it.
Oh, I could, but then I couldn't pick it up.
That's true.
What if I tried to thorn with the ball, but instead of bringing it to me, I would like throw my arm up and try to launch the ball in the air because it's at the base of the tower.
Okay. All right. Okay. I respect what you're putting down.
And I'll try to kind of hide it and pass it off as one of my vines because I'm made out of wood and metal.
All right. Okay.
Because
Well, here's what I'll have
technically
you
it is
do.
magic.
The first thing we'll have you do is roll a stealth check or a sleight of hand check, whichever one you want to use. Oh, he muted. He said, "You know what? No. No checks."
Sorry, my dad came in here. What'd you say?
No worries. You can either roll sleight of hand or stealth to see if you're able to hide it not being a spell, you know.
They both have +1.
So, I mean, your choice then. What do you feel like rolling?
Good question.
What feels good to you?
Well, either way, that's a 19 on the die for me.
That's gonna do it. Okay. All right. So that's your first check. People, they are not gonna notice that this is a spell you've cast. The second one, I need you to roll just a dexterity check.
Check, not a saving throw.
Not a saving throw, just a check.
That is significantly worse with a 2 for a 3.
You smack the shit out of the side of the tower with it. You're not very dexterous on the up whip, and instead of going up, you go sideways into the tower post and just smack it really hard.
Does it? Okay. Dang it. Reese, thank you for letting me do that because I think me and you both forgot that I am in a rage and cannot actually.
And you can't cast spells. Yeah, you can't cast spells. I was like, "There's no way this is gonna work," but we're gonna see how this goes.
Hey, it almost did. The 19 on the dice almost hard carried.
That brings us to Ephesus.
My turn. All right. Let me see here. I've still got 50 feet of movement.
50 feet of movement.
All right. Let's see what I can do here, okay?
Okay.
I've just got to get to this ball, correct?
Yes.
And just basically pick it up and hand it to him?
Yes, pretty much. You got to toss it up to him. He's
All
a little bit above you guys in that tower, so.
I'm going to do something kind of stupid here, all right?
All right.
I don't want to get hit by these guys. So,
if they hit you before you pick the ball up, they'd be in trouble. So
okay.
You pass it through their area.
You're such a smart guy for that, you know. I just want to run straight for it then.
Okay, just book it past them.
Hey,
these
fellas.
goblins all got here. Thought they were gonna have to fight a troll. The troll drops the ball. Someone else throws the ball. They're confused, and then you just come by full speed.
I'm the kid. The bell just rang at school. I have my book bag. My book bag is bouncing because I'm running. I'm trying to get on that bus. I guess I'll just throw it up to him.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
That is a 12 plus 5.
A 12 plus 5. That's toss it right up, no problem, Jaxley. Let's win this game, big dog. Oh, nothing. No response.
What's up?
The ball has been tossed up to you yet again.
Oh, all right. I am gonna aim for the easy one.
Let's go.
Let's get a 7 plus 6 for 13.
That's gonna hit. Nails it through. Get the final 15 points. You guys, the crowd goes fucking wild. The announcer goes, And we've got another upset as the Vipers take down the Raptors in another surprising match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unprecedented. We've never seen a first-year team with this much tenacity, and I don't think we'll ever see another one again. This all just so much effort, so much athleticism. Watch them run around there. Everyone's working together. They've got a troll now. I'm not sure if that's in the rule books or not, but hey.
Got a troll.
Next year.
They go, hey, well, the ref didn't call it, and who knows? All right. And he goes, all right, well, that's going to bring us to the end of this round of the tournament. We've got one more match, and then we'll be taking till tomorrow where the final match will take place. So let's find out who they will be facing off in finals. All right. Dun, dun. All right, ladies and gents. JDs and Lens. The last two teams standing are the Simple Strikers and the Raytheon Wyverns. Who would like to roll to see who's going to win this match?
Me, because I'm rolling awful tonight.
Well, I don't know if rolling awful. Really
I'll roll for the
equate-
Wyverns.
You want to roll for the Wyverns? Okay.
Oh,
You want to
yeah.
roll for the Wyverns to win? That means okay. So this is just going to be a classic roll off. All right. No
I'm gonna win.
versus
You know what?
Ethan.
You know what? I'm rolling a big for this one.
He's rolling the big
I'm rolling a
D20.
D&D Beyond dice.
Oh, we probably do need to do that. Don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah. I would say both let's do D&D Beyond so we see it.
All right, guys, watch this. D20.
D20.
Ah, wait, nat 20 right here. I did, however,
Ready?
get a 9.
You got a 9.
I got
That's
an 11.
11.
9/11.
9/11.
Oh,
You guys see.
the third reference of this tonight. What has happened?
Me and Reese talked about 9/11 today. Completely
Yeah, this is
unrelated
actually
too.
bizarre.
Oh,
This is
It's
actually
well.
bizarre.
actually this is
Y'all had the
9/11
9/11 conversation. The guy blew up a tower,
I probably
I made a
legally
reference,
can't say this.
and now we rolled 9/11.
Okay.
Hey man,
It's
as
a
long as
sign, Reese.
A sign of what? No.
I don't know, but it's a sign.
hey,
I'm
listen,
getting
as
paid
long
by
as
the
we never
state.
forget-
A sign of 9/11. Remember the day.
Really, the conversation was about Bush, but then it led to 9/11, obviously.
Yeah, because
Got to.
steel beams.
Because jet fuel don't melt steel beams. Exactly. And also the natural response to being bombed by Saudi Arabians is to invade Iraq. You know, that's the best move.
Amen, bro.
All right. All right, so here's how it goes down.
Democratic oil.
The strikers and the wyverns hit the field against each other. Here's what you guys notice. Actually, here's what I will say. Whoever wants to roll perception checks to scout the two teams while they're playing each other.
I'm so good at this.
I wasn't on the field.
I rolled
so
a
I'd love
nat
to.
20, Reese. For
I mean, you
20
were
session.
here.
I rolled a nat 20 for
Nat 20 is
27.
crazy. Yeah, okay, Nat 20 is so good. All right. So,
Mm.
one thing you notice immediately about as these two teams enter the field is that the teams that were at like the pre-tournament representation, like where they announced all the teams, it's not the same lineup once they get out there. Okay. For one, you notice that the strikers before the match started were all elves. When they get out there, their captain is still the elven woman, but you see it's two elves in the tower, her on the ground, a halfling, and a hill giant was the setup on their side. And then on the wyvern side, you see obviously Monty, their team captain, gets out there, the aquatic, the half sea elf. He was out there with a Aarakocra, two other sea elves, and some sort of that large sort of steam engine construct, this giant towering metal man who has a large shield covering most of one arm. As you watch the game, you notice that a lot of the time Monty spent near the giant automaton, and any time that Monty had the ball and someone went after it, the automaton seemed to be actively protecting him. Um,
Good news is they lost because I rolled for them.
no, you rolled for the strikers.
Never mind.
You rolled for the Hill Giants.
Bad news is
They
they
won.
won because I rolled for the other guys.
You see, the Hill Giant was apparently the majority of the strikers' offense. Their plan was to send the Hill Giant in the middle of the field and pick the ball up and just throw it as hard as he could to the tower again. You see that every time he got close to the ball, he was immediately switched places with wherever Monty was.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Dude, Monty's really good.
I relay this to everyone. I'm like, guys, okay, so we got some things to worry about. This one elf-looking guy, really good at teleporting other people. Okay, we try to pick up the ball, he just swaps places with us. What the freak? What do we do about this guy?
I'm also going to ask, because of your nat 20 on that perception check, could you give me an Arcana check with advantage?
With advantage?
With advantage.
Oh, that means I get to roll one with the big dice, one with the little dice.
That's massive. The dice, by
Well,
the way, is massive.
Arcana, you said? That is a 15, which comes to a total of 14.
God, he's so dumb.
Yes.
I'm gonna say actually though, even on a 14, with your sort of like druidic natural magic that you have a relationship of some kind with magic for sure. And you watch Monty cast spells actively as this game is going on. On a 14, as you're watching, something about his spellcraft seems weird to you. Like there's a couple of times during the ongoings of the match where it seems like a spell effect took place and it was directed from wherever he was standing, but it almost didn't seem like he was the one casting it.
Guys, there might be a third party here.
And then that is where we're going to exit the arena as you guys get the night off to get a full rest to prepare for the next match the next day.
Get a long rest?
You get a long rest. Well, before you guys officially get your long rest, how does the party celebrate their first two wins? What's the guys doing? Where
I
everybody
let
going?
my aunts drink.
Going to the tavern.
Headed to
Hey,
the tavern.
I escort Rock out of the castle or where we're at and set him free.
So like a 7
You
foot
take
tall
Rock
middle man.
outside.
Wait,
You
wait,
take-
Big old line dude.
Rock is
you
part of the
elves,
team.
Before we do any of that,
and
before we
no one
do
go
any of
to a
that,
bar, right?
how much
Well, he's
is
not-
to buy all of the food at the nearest tavern?
It's so expensive.
I
Okay.
physically cannot eat food. I give it all to my aunts.
You see that Rock walks into the tavern door and everybody starts everybody starts freaking out and he goes, "Yeah, battle ball!" And people are like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Everyone run! Run!" And they're freaking.
I would like to try and calm the crowd down. Just know this is the newest Battle Ball champ right here.
He goes, "Yeah, who's gonna let me eat him?"
We are the bad guys here.
I did not go with them.
You did not go with. You were like, they're gonna take a troll to a bar. Go sit this one out.
I bring Bill to that bar.
If everyone has vacated the bar, does that mean all the food is free?
No,
You see that
Kitsune
everyone
Mask
but the
on,
bartender has left.
Kitsune Mask on is going to go look for the guy that was making the scope. See if
Okay,
that's
hell
working.
yeah. That's not a problem. You know exactly where that shop is. You head down. This service was already paid for. You paid in advance for the scope to be designed. So you get there, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I got you." And he runs to the back, comes back with a piece of like blue silk wrapped around something very carefully with a little bow tied on it, and he kind of hands it to you. Hope it's satisfactory. Did what I could. Kind of weird materials to work. But if it
Totally
doesn't,
understandable.
yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll refund. Like I said, it was more of a fun experiment for me than it was anything. But hopefully, it turns out to be pretty handy.
Sweet. Thank you.
Pocket for it.
Reese.
I'm gonna tip him 10 gold.
Okay.
'cause I
He goes,
know
"Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
thank you, man." He's
Thank
like,
you for the expedited construction.
he's like, "Yeah, of course, not a problem." I honestly was just excited to work with something so weird, so I kind of just like stayed up for like 2 days. I've had so much coffee. I've had so much coffee.
Nice.
You just see there's a coffee pot in the background on a little stove just boiling over.
Oh, God.
That's an awfully
Um,
hot coffee pot.
That's an
Yeah,
awfully
sorry.
hot coffee
I'm
pot.
gonna go
Sorry.
ahead and take it out and be like, can you show me how to fix it? Because
It goes, "Oh yeah,
way
okay."
too-
So
yeah,
I
just-
designed it to because I noticed that you wear your quiver over your back, so I designed it to attach to the side of the quiver, and then it has a little of control arm. And he goes, and this is the cool part. And you see that next to like in the bundle that he handed you, there's a ring that he like you see you put this on, and the ring telekinetically links you to the arm, to the control arm that's attached to your quiver. And that way you can just think when you want the scope to come up, and it'll come up from your quiver over your shoulder and then adjust to your eye.
Reese, I just want you to know that's so badass.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
he goes, hopefully it works well. The telekinetic ring I used off something else, a project that fell through, so I just had the ring.
I
Mechanically,
immediately
what
put the
does it
ring
do?
on.
You immediately put the ring on. What's the first thought you have when you put the ring on?
What is the first thought?
Yes.
I would like to bring the scope to my eye.
You see, with almost a little too rapid movements, is right there in front of you.
In front of it, so it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking smack me. Until I learn.
It swings up. It's immediately there for you to see through. You looking through the scope, you see that everything has a slightly green tint to it as you're looking through some sort of strange liquid.
Yeah.
But also everything is super zoomed in. Like a minute the scope comes in, you notice that there's like 12 different little spiders in the corner of the room that you just didn't notice before. But now this thing is just locking in on stuff.
Ah, yes, the spider hunter.
That's cool. Thank you.
And he goes, "Yeah, man, of course. Thank you for the tip." And he puts it in his pocket and he goes back into shop crazy thing.
I will head back to the group.
Hell yeah. Back in the bar, everyone clears out. You see the barkeep, Graza, the headmaster of the Brewmeisters Guild goes, so are you gonna pay all their tabs? Or what?
They ran on them.
One more time?
I mean, listen, they ran. That's on them. They skipped.
She looks at Rock, looks back at you, looks at Rock, looks back at you.
You scared of this guy? I'm not scared of this guy. This guy's a ray of sunshine.
I mean, no, I'm not scared of this guy, but also like, look at me, and you're looking at a eye patch wearing orc woman who looks very. And she goes, takes a lot for anybody in the city to become the guild master of any guild, even a brewmeister's guild. So I'm not thrown off by a troll, but also most people don't just have trolls wandering about the fucking city.
You must have missed the battle ball game.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
Selling beer.
This guy.
I did put some money on the wyverns though. How are they doing?
Weren't they the people we just beat?
No, the Wyverns are who you play
Well,
next.
Doing good up to
um,
now, but they're probably about to get taken down.
She goes, Alduin, yeah, glad you're here. She reaches under the counter and pulls out just a little sack of silver. She hands you 12 silver. She goes, this is your profits from the week from your drink. So
How much was it?
12 silver.
Sheesh, man, I'm about to clock in.
She hands it to you. He goes, yeah, actually, if you could make some more whenever you get a chance, because it's starting to run low on it. People are actually starting to like pick up on this stuff. So it's starting to get a little popular around here.
Do we have any of the corn left, or I need to try to summon some?
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of corn. We have honestly so much corn.
What can I say? Hey, I'm not gonna. I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna say hey, and then her name. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, like in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So as it kind of goes on, and I'm still here, if you want me to kind of teach you how to make this, just let me know.
She goes, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, are you gonna make some soon?
I mean, if we're running low, I can make some now. Well,
Yeah, okay. If you make some, I can just watch it, and then I mean, if I watch you do it once, I could do it.
That checks out. Okay, well, I'm gonna make some real quick.
I would like to say, just a little fun fact from behind the DM screen. This lady is a custom cleric subclass called the Brew Domain cleric.
Brew domain.
And she is a level
Brian
17
Murphy.
Brew Domain cleric.
That's insane.
That's sick as heck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
Somebody is a Mavericks Chronicles kind of guy.
Someone is a Mavericks Chronicles kind of guy. One of her class features is that any drink or food she tastes once, she can immediately know how to make. So
That's crazy.
That's sick, honestly.
Maybe I need to be a level 17 brew cleric.
When will that ever come to use?
in
It
roleplay,
makes
right?
sense
In this
for
exact
her,
moment.
but
No, the
Goblin
underage
that
high
immediately
schooler.
conjures an army.
Hey man, bro. If you can't drink in real life,
She watches Alduin make this drink and immediately like, oh, okay, I see what you did there. Okay, I respect that. That's a good move. Just kind of sits there. It's very awkward because it's like watching it's like having a Formula One driver watch you play a racing video game.
yeah.
And you're being like, yeah, like I'm okay, but like you're the guy. Like,
Remember, I've only made this once before.
she goes, okay, yeah, all right, I get what you're doing there. Okay, all right, okay, cool. She goes, all right, so I'm at a bunch of gold because you guys scared off all my customers.
Would 50 gold cover it?
Not everyone's, no, but I appreciate the attempt. How about this? Since you guys are friends with Alduin, he's a new man. I'll try to be courteous here. You pay me 25, all right, and I'll move my bet to you guys' team tomorrow. And if you guys win, we'll call it even. Deal?
Ew.
Well, hold on. I also have a little bit of an idea.
Okay.
Battle Ball's going kind of crazy right now.
Yeah.
I know we kind of ran off some of your customers. A bunch of people are coming back from Battle Ball. We'll get rid of the troll.
Hold on now.
Yeah, I grab Rock
this is
by the
not up
arms.
for debate.
I grab Rock by the arms and walk him out the building.
Hold on now.
Why don't in order to, I don't know exactly how much company this will bring back, but why don't we set up a little Von Des Vipers meet and greet right now? We got the crew here. I'm sure everybody would love to see the team that's kind of upset some of the major winners so far.
You see that Rock goes, I was a part of the upset.
He was absolutely a part of the upset.
Also, no, could you just give me an athletics check, please?
Yeah, I'll give it my all.
How much is a corn dog?
That is a 9.
Just
Total
question.
A corn dog was it was 2 copper. It was a corn dog.
How much silver is a copper?
10.
And
Okay.
or
More
one.
than that,
Um,
Reese.
Connor, Counter
You rolled a
offer.
9.
Rock,
I
I got
rolled a 6
Equals 10
for a
copper.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Rock,
So
I got
you go
50
to
corn
grab
dogs with their name
by the
on it.
hands and just can't move him. He's just a solid stone wall of man.
Now hold
Rock,
on.
I got 50 corn dogs with your name on it. If you'll just kind of, you and Fish can go hang out somewhere else, but I'm not gonna lie, we don't really have the money to have a troll around to kick everybody out of the bar.
Now hold on.
Um,
Wait a second now. Hold on. Counter offer. We still do the 25 gold. We still do the meet and greet. But I'll throw in an extra 125 out of my own pocket.
She goes, okay, all right,
We-
okay, hold on. Okay.
what I don't understand what's happening. Do we want the
Okay.
troll to be here? Or do we not want the troll to be here?
Hey, the party is split on the troll party.
I
am ambivalent.
love Rock.
We
She
know.
goes, if the troll can stay upstairs in one of the rooms and not be seen by the mass populace, the troll can hang out for 120 gold. The minute the troll comes downstairs and scare off my customers again, the troll has to go. Okay?
I think as long as we keep it fed, it'll be happy.
Rock
It'll be
goes.
happy.
Food is the key to happiness.
Fair enough.
I got a proposal. So we do a little Von Des Vipers meet and greet.
You trying to get married?
Any people that come to meet the Vipers, we'll kind of go back to the pay that we made, or to the fund of the people that left, and any extra, if we could split it, maybe with the house getting 80% and us getting 20.
She goes 85-15.
25.75.
Roll persuasion with
Okay.
disadvantage.
I say 3. I say
85,
82 and a
15.
half, 17 and a half.
What if I release a new drink just for the night, extremely similar to
How does a 17
the
sound?
extremely similar to the drink I've already made, but just with a little bit of sweetness and with a little bit of flavor that make it a little more drinkable for some of the people who maybe don't like how harsh it was. And basically, I just want to add a little sugar and a little blackberry in it to basically make a blackberry crown type thing.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, all right. I respect that. I believe
And we can call this the Viper's Venom.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Hey, yo, with the sick ass name, you can make the roll with advantage. It's gonna be a nature check.
I rolled a 17.
On a 17, she goes.
That's my persuasion.
She looks at you and she goes, "Look, I don't knock the hustle, but I own the fucking building. Okay."
Yeah, but I made you a really good
I'm
drink
using-
the other day. You remember that?
I've had a lot of people
I'm
give me a
using
lot
a
of good
luck
drinks.
point.
Yeah, but that was a
Okay.
really good drink.
I'll throw in
Okay.
a Fist McMillan advertisement.
I'll let you wear
That's
my
just-
hat.
Reese, while this is all happening, can I try to leave quietly and go look for Gormish?
Yes. Let me resolve Ethan's thing, and then we'll do your thing. On
I
a
did make a
16,
16 for the
a
Viper's
16 is
Venom.
actually very good for this. I'm gonna say with a 16, you make not only do you make it with the blackberry crown sort of flavor, you just make a better quality whiskey altogether. Like you just make
Hell yeah.
like you do a better job with the mash this time. You take a little more time to get the proper like ratio. It's like the perfect level of heat from the bourbon itself, but with that sweet flavor. It has a very smooth finish on it. You see that that Graza takes a sip of it and she goes, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. She sits it down. You know, just anytime a head of a brew restaurant says anything's pretty good, it's got to be one of the greatest drinks ever made. Okay, it's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
high on the list. She goes, yeah, okay, all right, we'll call it there. Get the troll upstairs or something to have a meet and greet, I suppose.
Hey, and I will say, Battle Ball season is just kicking off. It wouldn't be too late to kind of maybe with not 80-20 odds because I have a little connection with the guild, but I'm sure some teams would love a little additional revenue, and I'm sure fans would kind of go crazy for a drink of their team.
She goes,
Hey, how did Guinness do, by the way?
how did who do?
Guinness?
Oh, you just made Guinness. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. No role necessary because of my love of the drink itself. Guinness is the most selling drink here.
That's good.
He got me where I love, Ethan. He got me where I love. All right. Um, she goes, you know what? I like what you're putting down. It's a good idea to try to get some battle teams in here. I actually tried one year to get the Maulers in here, but trying to get Demos anywhere is borderline impossible.
Money talks.
She goes, do you have any idea what you'd have to pay Demos to get him somewhere, though? I mean, that guy is loaded.
Money talks, but publicity does too. The Maulers are popular because they win. But if you're able to get people in here, if you're able to get Battle Ball stars in here, suddenly the Maulers aren't so popular anymore because fans can meet the people they look up to. You got to take baby steps. Shooting for Demos at the start is one thing, but working your way up there is a very real possibility.
She goes, okay, all right, I respect what you're saying. Okay, so who, other than you guys, who should I start with? Other than the Vipers, newest team on the block, what other team?
Well, I mean, hey, a team you are rooting for, the Wyverns, they wouldn't be a bad idea. They're making it far right now. Granted, I haven't been able to talk to them too much. They seem like some newer faces on the block too, not as ingrained in the ecosystem.
Yeah,
they might be a little more willing to talk.
Yeah, their captain's brand new. Actually, I mean the Wyverns, the team name is around, but they completely switched rosters this last year. So, kind of crazy that they're doing this. Well, honestly,
I'm sure we're doing it because we kind of messed up to begin with the troll, but I'm sure even if you just gave them something up front to come in, if they do well, you'll make your money back in the long run.
She goes, okay, all right, I respect that. All right, so big man, and she turns to Rob. Huh? She goes, I'll cook you food if you go upstairs. And she goes, why don't you just say that to start with? Why don't we just start there? And she just sprints up the staircase. It thunders throughout the building as this troll up the stairs.
Great foundation in this place.
You see dust fall out of the dragon skull of the bar.
The troll floor.
He goes, it's okay. We've had giants stay up there before. He's not going to knock anything down.
Oh, all right.
Troll's gonna make a lot of money one day.
We're gonna jump to Rudy. Rudy, where do you try to go to find Gorbash?
Do I remember where the alley was where I first met him?
You remember you were in like the market district, just kind of like getting laid of the city, and you ran into
I want to search around the market district for Detective Gormesh's business. There it is. I was like,
okay, give me a perception check.
Come on, little dice. Hey, 19 on the dice grade, 26.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's go +7.
Yeah, you kind of start walking around the market. You see the city is kind of quiet right now because so many people are at the battle ball game, and like there's not just a huge crowd like there normally is. But they're like slowly migrating back into the city from the arena. You're walking about in the market district area, and what's up, baby? Oh, there you go. Thank you. I put the lid on that last night. Couldn't get it off. You're walking around and you see in one of like the mini busy like market streets where there's a bunch of storefronts that kind of line the top. You see there's a bakery that says Nettie's baked goods. Like big like cursive script on the window itself that says Nettie's baked goods. Um um and you see that there's a halfling woman inside who's like sweeping the floor. There's like nobody inside right now. The shops are very busy. And you're like passing it by, and then out the corner of your eye, you see that on the door of Nettie's Baked Goods, there's underneath where it says Nettie's Baked Goods, there's another thing that says Gourmet's Detective Agency.
I look around, make sure no one's watching me, and I go in there. I don't know who'd be following me.
Okay,
No one at all,
you look
actually.
around. You don't see anyone following you. You open the door. There's a little bell that rings when you open. You see this woman turns to you and goes, welcome to Nettie's Baked Goods. Oh God, what are you?
I'm a big metal man, and
She
I'm
goes.
looking for Gormesh.
She goes, oh, of course you are. Yes. If you take the staircase up, he's the loft above this one. So you can head up there.
Okay. First, I want to walk through the display case on the bakery and see if there's anything the ants like. I got like 3 of them on my finger. I bring it up real close to my mouth. Like, yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, you see that the ants, like you're showing them the different ones, and you see that you pass like a strawberry Danish, and they swarm the glass.
I'd like 3 of these.
She goes, oh, yes, of course. And she runs behind the counter.
Actually, how
The
much
Danishes.
can I get for 5 gold?
How many can you get for 5 gold? You can get 20 for 5 gold.
I'll take 20.
She goes, okay. And she opens a box and starts stuffing them in there and closes it and hands it to you. She goes, of course, thank you. And yes, like I said, Gormesh is right above us. So hopefully he's in today. He's kind of got a sporadic schedule.
Yeah, thank you for
Of course,
the
yes.
thank you for the baked goods. And then I put one of the strawberry danishes on my arm where like there's some ants.
Yeah, you put it on there, disintegrates. Just the ants, it's gone.
I was like, okay, guys, this time tomorrow, if we win the match, you'll get the other 19 of them.
The ants, you hear a tiny.
I love these guys. And then I go upstairs to Gormish's office.
Okay, you get upstairs and you see the sign on the door to the building said Gormish Detective. You see up here it says G and H Detective Agents on the door, which you're like, why would they have 2 different signs? That doesn't make any sense. But you see it says that on the door, solid like oak door painted red, and it just has a brass placard on front of it that says G and H Detective Agents. Do you knock on the door?
Oh yeah, I definitely I knock on the door and then I lightly push it open just to peek my head through.
You knock, you lightly push. As you push, or as you turn the doorknob and open the door, you hear a very loud snoring coming from inside. A very audible.
How I go, Gormish, are you here?
As you stick your head in, you stick your head in. You don't see Gormesh. You do what you enter the room to is just a very simple 20-foot by 20-foot room with 2 desks that are facing each other, pushed together. Okay. And you see one desk is covered in scrolls and papers that are all over the place, and open books that's laying about. And on the other desk, you see that there is nothing on the desk, no paperwork or any kind on the desk, but you do see a gnome asleep across the top of it making the very loud snoring sound.
I go, Mr. Gnome.
He.
And I gotta shake his desk.
Who goes there?
Hey, my name is Root Bear, but you can call me Rudy. I'm looking for Gormesh.
He goes, oh, my heavens, one moment. And you see that he rolls off of the desk, flat onto the floor. Just bam. Stands up really fast. Okay.
I go, wow.
He goes, my apologies. A long night of mystery solving and
Yeah.
investigations
All
and
your
all that.
investigations. I know
Yes,
it's
yes.
a tiring line of work, because I'm
Yes,
sure.
exhausting, truly. And he goes, sorry about that. My name is Hazer.
Hi, I'm Rudy, and I get really low down so I can shake his hand.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. I am a Hazer Widfellow. And my partner, and he turns to the desk where Gormesh would be, and he goes, isn't here. My partner is not here. Well,
You,
you said you were looking for Gormesh, particularly. Are you needing to solve do you have a mystery you needed solved, or?
well, I do, but he is a very key part in that mystery. Though I
Oh.
do not know why.
Oh, so your mystery involves the detective himself, and
It
you don't
does,
need him to
yes.
particularly solve one.
No, but I think he could be of assistance in helping me figure out what's going on.
That's okay, understood. Um, one moment. You see that he goes over to like the corner of the room, grabs a chair, and slides it over to the desk. He's like, "Take a seat, sir." And he hops up in his chair.
Yeah, how little is the chair compared to me?
Like, are you talking the chair he pulls over, or
Yeah, the chair he
no?
pulls
The chair he
over.
pulls over is a normal sized chair.
Oh,
His
okay.
chair, however, is very small. You see
I-
also that the chair is small, but you notice that like for some reason it doesn't match the desk. The desk is much taller than he is. And so like he sits down and like he like swivels the chair and like he's just like staring at a drawer. Like dead on. And he goes, all right, now tell me, one moment. And he swivels, he opens the drawer, stands up on the drawer, stands up, gets on top of the desk, finds a notepad and a pen, pulls it, slides back down into the chair. All right. Could you give me some details on that you're trying to solve?
Okay. So, in case you cannot tell, I'm very much a robot.
Oh yes. I did notice that. I also noticed that I'm not sure if you're aware, but you're covered in ants.
So long story, it's a very much symbiotic relationship here. Okay,
Yes.
I keep them fed and happy. They keep me in working condition.
Fantastic. I
And as long
understand this
as no one
entirely.
bothers me,
I
they
have
won't
a
bother them.
symbiotic relationship with a whiskey bar.
You know what? I know many a good men that have. If I could drink, I probably would too.
He goes, all right. So you see that he writes down symbiotic ant.
I go, yep, we're there. So,
Okay.
I haven't always been a robot, or at least I think I haven't been.
Okay. Writes down crisis of personality question mark.
I go, so I have actually met a Gormish before this one in a town called was it Moontown? I'm pretty sure a little town out there in the middle of what felt like the middle of nowhere called Moontown.
Well, you didn't actually meet Gormesh.
Oh
Gormesh
well,
was dead when you
oh
got
Gormish
there.
was dead. I
You just
heard
heard
of.
about a
Well, no, I saw
Gormesh.
his body because I was.
You
I
didn't
think
see his body, but you didn't meet him. He was dead.
I
mean,
saw a Gormish.
Okay.
He was not alive, but I saw a Gormish
Hey, Gorman. You met one in an alley.
who looked suspiciously a lot like Detective Gormish.
Yeah.
He goes, interesting, and he writes down doppelganger question mark.
But here's the thing. When I heard the name Gormish for the first time, it's like I had a memory come back to me. I saw myself laying on the ground covered in blood with a Gormish standing over me. Who looked
He writes
exactly
down.
like Detective Gormish.
He writes down Gormish. ... Murderer? Question mark.
And I think if anyone would have answers to this, it would be Gormish.
He goes. He writes down. You see the very bottom. He writes down. Don't forget to pick up dry cleaning. And then he sits the notebook back on the shelf. He goes, all right, yes. Cards on the table. That was all batshit crazy.
Believe me, it doesn't get any better. That was without the specific details.
You see, I forgot to describe this gnome that you're looking at. This gnome is bald headed. Is wearing a newsies cap. Okay. Has a very large twirling mustache. Okay. All right. That curls in. Is wearing the rim of a monocle. The lens of it is missing.
I trust
in
this
one
man
eye.
100%.
You do-
100. This is a trustworthy man. He's
you see that
wise in his old age.
he's wearing a collared shirt with a pinstripe vest. He has. You see that there's a pocket chain that would go to a pocket watch. But when he reaches in his pocket and pulls it out, it's attached to a pipe. Then he then brings up to his lips and lights it, and he's okay. All right, let's think about this. So you stole another goldfish. That in
You said.
itself, first of all, wild. All right.
Yeah.
See, you saw, and you swear this man looked exactly the same.
Oh,
I mean,
as
be honest
long
with
as
me.
as long as the day is.
Okay,
brother.
be honest with me right now. Is this a racist thing where
It's
all
not.
hobgoblins look the same to you?
No, I promise you, it is not.
All
I
right,
mean,
okay.
they were both red hobgoblins with the exact same facial features, the exact same build. It was insane. They looked
All right,
identical.
okay. Identical hobgoblins. And I've heard of Moontown, quite a ways away from here.
It is very far away.
So suspicious that they would be two identical hobgoblins. But not unheard of. I've heard of twins before. But
I
then you're
don't think this
saying,
was twins.
but then you're saying that there's a third one who might have stabbed you one time.
Well, I have reason to believe that he killed me, and that's how I am a robot. Because
Oh,
I remember
I
lying
see.
there, covered in
So-
blood, my own blood, reaching up a hand to another hobgoblin that looked like Gormish, who was also covered in what looked like my blood.
That's interesting. Okay, well, one moment. You said in the vision you were reaching a hand up toward him.
Yes.
In the vision, was your hand a robot hand, or
It
what
was
kind of?
it was a flesh hand. It was like I was a living creature. Like I was also a hobgoblin.
Roll me either a insight or a Actually no. Roll me an intelligence saving.
Reese, you're so lucky because the dice fell off the table and landed on a 20, so I got to re-roll now because it failed.
Okay.
That is a what? Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
The 14.
On a 14, you remember your hand in that memory was also of a reddish color.
I say it's my hand. I remember it was red like theirs was. It was.
And he goes, "Oh my, okay. All right. Okay, so you believe that you were murdered by a Gornish and then
Yes.
reincarnated.
Well, maybe not reincarnated. I just digging myself or being dug out of the ground for I don't know how long I've been there, covered in machinery and insects.
All right. Okay. So you think the last memory you had before you were dug out of the ground looking like this was
Yes.
being stabbed.
Yes.
So it was less of a vision or the last memory you had before the end of life that you never knew.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Fascinating. Have you ever thought about writing a book about it?
I don't think I could hold a pencil with these hands.
And he goes, "That is fair. They are quite cumbersome." You said you don't drink, right?
I'm not able to. My aunts can.
All right. Would you
I'm
mind
not
if I
able
did?
to. I do not care.
You see that he opens that same desk drawer he stood on earlier. He reaches in and pulls out a fifth of something. He takes the cap off of it, reaches in the same drawer, pulls out a brass straw, sticks it in the bottle, leans back in the chair, takes a long swig of whatever the hell. And he goes, "All right. Well, okay. Something this bizarre seems less like a thing that you would need a detective for, and more like something you might need some sort of mage for, like a wizard, someone who could cast a magic that could compare your memory.
Yeah. But where
If
did
I
you
were
find
you,
a mage like
I would.
this?
If I were you, I mean, Denofroma is a large city, and there are a lot of people capable of a lot of different things here, but I don't know of a more heavy concentration of wizards and learned spellcasters as there is at Ogbanzor University, which is literally a wizard's college. Perhaps going there, you could find someone capable of preparing your mind, and then you could,
Yes.
instead of hiring us to try to track down phantoms of a whisper of a dream,
Well, my
you
my plan here wasn't as much to hire y'all as it was to hope maybe Gormish could help me get answers. As you know, I've seen multiple other Gormishes.
he goes, yes, now that part is interesting. Well, I don't know where he is currently, but if you want me to, I can take a message for you and I can give it to Gormish. I believe he's we've been working a case as of late. So, it's been kind of bizarre hours. But it is possible that I could give him a note. I could say that you came by and that I can tell him everything you told me. I got my notes. He pulls down the notes that he wrote down. He goes, I got my notes. I could tell him everything you told me.
He knows who I am. Tell him to meet me in the district, meet me near the academy with the wizards.
He goes, all right. Do you want him to meet you at a particular day and time, or you just want him? You want me to tell him vaguely, meet you somewhere?
Meet me in the morning after the tournament. After
The
the end
morning
of the
after
Battleborn
the
tournament.
tournament. Understood. All right, very well. Um, all right. Well, I'm sorry. I don't believe I asked you. You said your name was Rudy. I was mid-nap when you came in here.
Yes,
Okay.
but they all call me Rudy. My name is Rudy.
Okay, Rudy, sir. You see that he in a moment of like genuine sincerity, he sits down, bottle of whatever the hell he's drinking. He takes your metal hand into his very small gnomish hand, and he goes, "It's gonna be all right, whatever all of this is. All right, I understand it's very confusing and very alarming, and very stressful. But you're alive, and life is just endless opportunity. So as long as you've got that, you're gonna be okay."
I'm not worried about the whole. I'm not worried about the whole this part messing up my life. I would just like to know what happened to me,
That
and
is
if there's
perfectly
something I can do
understandable.
about it.
Perfectly understandable. And if there's anything in I or Gormish's power to help you, we will, of course, do everything we can for the
Well,
right price.
I did not necessarily start on the best of meetings with Gormesh, so I will.
No one ever has.
Well, I body slammed him in the back of an alley.
You should have been there the day I met him. I beat him over the head with a keg.
Glad to know I was not the only one to do something.
What a man.
He goes, well, If it's all the same to you, Mr. Booty, I will pass your note along to Gornish, but if you have no further business, I'm going to go back to my nap.
Yeah, I tip him 5 gold. I was like, man, listen,
He goes,
I
oh, thank you so much.
100% trust you no matter what you say.
You see that he
I will
opens
come back
2
here for
desk
80 more
drawers, walks
cases.
up onto his desk, lays down, pulls his hat up, and he goes, "Yep, just shut the door on your way out." And he out
Will
cold
do.
instantly. Just
I leave there. I thank the bakery lady one more time, and then I go to meet my group.
okay, all right. We jump back to Belregan's Rest, where the crowd is circled back in to get signatures from the Von Des Vipers.
Hey guys, sorry I was late.
I set up a hammock on 2 beams. I'm leaning the hammock.
Okay. You see that? Do you see that one person is desperately trying to get?
I don't know what you just said.
They want your signature.
Mine?
I open
Yeah.
up my pocket prism and walk into it and close the door.
You just
I just
disappear.
blink at him.
You see that one guy comes up and he goes, "Hey, I saw you out there on the field. Is it comfortable to run in cowboy boots?"
You should try it sometime and you should tell me.
And he goes, "Whoa, okay." He kind of turns around and he goes, "I don't know what that means," and he kind of just walks off. You see that everyone's kind of like getting right now. Graphs. Even Leo, who didn't participate in a single match, one guy's like, "Hey, man, aren't you like the team manager?"
Leo's not here.
Leo, not here.
Leo lost
I'm
his
basically
arm.
the team manager as well at this point.
One guy comes by and he goes, "Hey, dude, you were when you were in the tower and you did that thing where you hit like you hit the goal and then you shot up all those lights. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome."
Hey man, I appreciate that.
Signing stuff.
How was
Star
that
Batter,
big old
DK.
snake and the big old bird?
He goes, "That was crazy. Giant bird was crazy. The dinosaur bird was crazy." He goes, you Air Genasi guy. Dude, you're one of the greatest bats I've ever seen. Your batting percentage is insane, dude. You were just cranking
What can I
out
say?
there. He goes, you guys are just so cool. How did you just like decide you could do this?
Well,
A lot of practice.
a
A lot of hard work, you know. It wasn't something easy, you know, we really had to learn over time.
given the real sports interview.
It was a tough road here, you know.
We've been
There's a bunch of people who
kinda-
said we couldn't do it, and look where we are now.
He goes, "Wow, that's powerful, man. That's awesome."
And don't forget to wear leather. It makes you more streamlined.
Yeah.
Good. You guys have a pleasant interaction. Let's just make it a group charisma check. Could everyone just roll me like a check?
I have a +1 to charisma, y'all.
This is not gonna be good.
That's a 14.
Okay.
That is also a 14.
I just rolled a
I
nat
got
20 on
a
charisma.
17.
Bro.
20 plus 2.
17.
Let's go. Okay, this is fantastic.
Here.
For the group, actually, here's what I will do. I'm gonna roll.
6. I'm rolling this again.
You guys collectively make 600 gold off of tips and interactions
That's huge.
as people come and sign. Try to get signatures and just talk to you guys. Final point of business as we're trying to close this thing up. Where do all of you guys? I know that you guys have been sleeping in different places while here in the city. Where does everyone sleep tonight as you're getting ready for the last round next day?
I go outside and I lay down in the backyard of the tavern. Just let the
Okay.
ants roam free
What?
for a while.
Okay, so you just go to where like the stables are for like where they'd park horses and stuff, and just pass out into
I let the ant bed just thrive for a little
Okay.
while. I hide my strawberry dangers though.
um
I'll probably go back to my tent.
he heads off to his tent, obviously.
I
What
pocket
about
prism
Alduin?
to the arena.
I'm sleeping at the guild.
obviously respect. Jesse, did you say that you're sleeping at the arena?
But in my prison, pocket prison. So I went to
Oh.
the arena and then opened the door and literally just.
I just walked in. Okay, yeah, going to sleep there. I respect that. Daxley,
It
where
set
is
an
he
alarm
sleeping?
clock.
One more time.
Please?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Where are you sleeping?
Where am I sleeping?
Yeah.
I am going to.
Sleep in his portable hole.
No, not actually. Maybe I'll find a rooftop that has just like and I'll pull out my tent. I'll
Okay.
throw the portable hole down, slide the tent over it.
Okay. All
And
right.
Reese, we get a long rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can change spells on long rests.
Yes.
Perfect.
Final point of business. Let's have Trace.
Okay.
Roll me just a d20.
Just a flat D20.
Just a flat d20.
Gotcha. That's a 13.
It's a 13. Okay. On a 13. Actually, you said you were sleeping on a rooftop?
Yeah.
On a 13. Late into the evening, when you're probably fast asleep, you are awoken by a sound that kind of just that quickly passes by. You just hear a very fast rushing of wind as something disappears past you. Would you exit the hole to take a look at whatever it was?
Yeah. I'll peek up.
As you
out.
peek up, roll me a perception check.
Perception, not bad. That is an 18. 12 plus
On
6.
18, you peek your head up out of the hole and look in the direction of where you heard a swooshing of wind as something obviously moved very quickly past you. And it's the middle of the night, so it's pretty dark, even with the now dim but still lit street lanterns that are still hanging.
I think aim and the scope comes up to help me.
Okay, and you kind of look down the scope, and you see in the night sky, and for a minute you don't see anything, but it's pretty clear tonight, and you see there's a lot of stars, and for a moment you're like something just very fastly disappeared. Maybe it was until you notice that something black is moving in the sky above the city, and it's the only way you were able to notice that it
was it a shadow that I saw?
Occasionally you're seeing like you'd be looking somewhere and there would be stars, and then you notice the stars disappear for a second and they reappear, and then you realize something is blocking them out very quickly.
Moving. Yeah.
Something is moving.
Okay.
And then whatever that thing is takes a momentary pause, and you see a humanoid looking figure.
I begin rolling up the portable hole, and I'm saying into the mask to the other two people that have it, get up, like on guard, be on guard. Something's attacking the city. At least I think something's attacking the city.
You look up, you see a humanoid figure floating in the sky, who is pitch black, other than a small slit of light where the eyes would be.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's just wind.
You see another one appear next to it, and another one.
What were the robots called that we fought? back in
Wardens.
Moontown. Wardens. I think the wardens have come. I say into the
And that's where we'll end the session.
That was
I'm
sick.
just like under my breath. I'm just like the wardens are here.
That was sick.
And I will be clambering down. Like I'd like to roll stealth
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll stealth.
I have a plus 11.
Let me
is a
tell you about these
21.
wardens, boy. They ain't about to beat us at battle ball, and that's on God for real, for real.
Oh god, fuck.
I have
Who
my
are
plan
the
for
other
this battle
people
ball
that have
session
the mask?
is
The other is Ephesus and Bombardier,
Ephesus
which I
and
both
Bombardier,
think
yeah.
are out of range for the telekinesis.
Fuck. Or the telekinetic. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh,
Bill's wearing mine right now.
So wait, where were they? Because I thought I was just on the roof of the tavern.
Yeah, but Ephesus went to his tent, which is in a park somewhere.
Oh, and
and
Bombardier's in another
Bombardier went to a
Great.
other dimension in the
Yeah,
arena.
that's fair.
So
That's fair. Great.
so you were on the roof alone. That is where we're gonna
Yikes.
end tonight's session.
I think I have a pretty good plan on how to deal with Monty, because a lot of his stuff
I
is
don't think we have
teleporting.
to deal with Monty right now.
True, but it's about to be
Yeah.
very important.
Fair.
I have a lot of stuff that involves dealing with line of sight. So if he doesn't know where he's teleporting to,
Reese, do I still get a long rest?
Yes, you will effectively get your longer. Yeah.
if he doesn't know where he's teleporting to, then we can just, confuse his vision.
Wyverns are just trying to tire us out the night before.
I'm not. I haven't looked at it in a while, and I don't want to look at it because I think that's cheating. But I'm pretty sure you have to be looking at the item. Like it has to be in your line of sight.
Like you have to see who you're switching back with. Yeah, that is how wormhole works. Wormhole for you to be able to switch.
I've
Reese,
packed up
I
fog
missed it. How
cloud
much
alongside
gold
wall
did
of
they make?
water. So from
The
the
party
start,
total made 600. You guys can split that however you like.
I
That
don't
is
need
up to y'all.
gold. Mr. Leo's rich, so.
Mr. Leo is so rich.
So
That's very true.
I got 2 spells that is going to help with line of sight.
Y'all just
I
want to
can
divide
break
it
pretty easily.
by 7? Or
Yeah.
would it be 8? No, it would be 8 because one of our guys isn't here.
No, he's my intern, so I get his money.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little finder's fee.
We take 50 off of his total for him saying that.
But he gets 25
Y'all,
instead
do
of
I get
75.
any at all? Do I get any at all?
Yeah, you get. If we divide it evenly amongst everyone, that'd
They
be
said no, you
75
get
pieces
5.
All right, fellas. It has
600
been
divided by 8
hella
is
fun.
75.
Amen, bro. Thank you for letting me.
Hopefully, I kick your guys' ass with Monty next week, or kick your
wish
guys'
you
ass
could.
with Wardens. We'll
Wardens,
find out which one.
Hopefully, Monty.
Yeah,
I think that'll be
Because
I think that'll keep my
first
character a little safer.
thought was I ready my bow and I fire, and as I say this stuff, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I hear something back, and then you're like, they're out of range, and I'm just like, fucking glad I didn't shoot them.
Yeah. You fires arrow. Hey guys.
Hey guys,
Shit.
Wardens are here. Radio static. I'm fucking dead.
Oh no.
Oh no. I guess on a long rest, the only thing I get back is my spell slots and my levitate.
You should get
which is
everything
cool.
back on a long rest.
Well, I had no damage, and
Oh, wow.
All right, y'all. I had to use the
I was
bathroom
in
for
the
the past
tower.